What's up, y'all? Was just watching George Foreman versus Michael Moore. Remember that? 1994? Yeah, 94. Remember that fight so vividly. Michael Moore was always an interesting fighter to me. He never seemed to me like he really wanted to be there. I think he may have even said something to that in a recent interview, but when I look at him, he always seemed like he just was doing it because that's all he could do. He didn't really seem like he was fond of the sport too much. I don't know if he was burnt out or he missed training with Emmanuel Stewart since he's the one that raised him from the Kronk. I don't know. I was just wondering, what do you guys think of Michael Moore's career? I remember when David Tour stopped him early. I remember his first fight with Evander Holyfield, where Holyfield was having a health issue and wasn't really swinging. And I remember Evander Holyfield saying he got mad near the end where Michael Moore shook his head and Holyfield was saying something like, "What, you really think you were doing something?" But Holyfield came back, beat him in the rematch, knocked him down a couple times. Pretty action-packed fight, but I think Michael Moore was an underrated heavyweight. When people talk about some of the heavyweights from the 90s, they don't really mention Michael Moore. He had a great jab. He was a southpaw. He had a quick jab, too. He was on the undercard of the first Evander Holyfield-Riddick Bowe fight. I mean, knocked this guy out. What was his name? I think it was Tech something. Anyway, Michael Moore just really had a great jab. Started off when he was a light heavyweight with Emmanuel Stewart. This dude was knocking out everybody. This dude was like a Mike Tyson of the light heavyweights. He didn't carry the power up to heavyweight so much, and he didn't have that great of a chin. And because he was a southpaw, that kind of can leave you off balance after you take a punch or throw a shot and miss it. But I think Michael Moore was an underrated fighter, and even if he didn't really want to be there, once he got going, he was hard to stop. And then you remember when Teddy Atlas was training him when he fought Evander Holyfield, and it's like Teddy was trying to take home an Academy Award that night or something. He even tried it later when Michael Moore had a fight. It's like he said something about brought his cell phone or something, said your son's on the phone and he's crying or something. And Michael Moore said he knew it wasn't true because his son was in bed or something. Like, it's not working tonight, Teddy. You gave the speech once and it worked on me, but it ain't working tonight. But go check out some of Michael Moore's highlights when he was a light heavyweight, and go check him out as a heavyweight. Had 2 fights with Evander Holyfield. I wish he had gotten the chance to fight Lennox Lewis, but that never happened. He never got to fight Riddick Bowe. I forget the guy's name. Michael Moore knocked out this real tall guy. Michael Moore just flattened him. I believe that was at heavyweight because that guy was large. He was tall like the heavyweights you see today, back in the 90s. But Michael Moore was real tough. And now I've seen him training, he split up Shannon Briggs when Shannon Briggs was going at Vladimir Klitschko. He seems happier now that he's training. And I think he was talking about the money issue, how much money he made back then or something. And I don't know. Go check him out, man. Michael Moore, underrated heavyweight. Tell me what you guys think of his career. And he was trained by the great Emmanuel Stewart at the Kronk coming up. And, he was exciting. Oh, remember when he was in that press conference with Evander Holyfield and he hit the podium and it fell? I could tell it was staged then just because how he did it. He said, "And I mean it," and then hit it and it fell. It just seemed phony. Found out years later it was rigged to fall, to try to draw attention to the fight. But anyway, like I said, tell me what you think. Comment, share, subscribe. Be fearless. I appreciate you guys watching. And keep your hands up. Be fearless. Yay, yay.